Where did your friendship begin and what makes you so close now?
I think our friendship began on England camp when we were about 12, 13. And yeah, it blossomed from them really. We've gone all the way through all the age groups. We've made our senior debuts. We've won a Euros together, been at a World Cup together. And yeah, I think it's gone from strength to strength. I think we just really get on and we don't clash ever. So I think that makes our friendship really strong.
And whose idea was it to then kind of go into the podcast space? And what was the thought process behind that?
That guy sat over there.
No, I mean, we've always listened to podcasts, haven't we? I've always said, like, I love watching and listening to podcasts, and so have you as well. And I think that, yeah, it was suggested to us, and it was an idea that we were just like, why not? Like, we can talk about anything and everything. And, yeah, it's just a chance for people to kind of know you on a different kind of level.
And how do you prepare for each podcast? I mean, do you have any kind of weird pre-match routine, so to speak? Or is it kind of, we just get in and chat, as you say?
We just get straight in and get on with it, really. I think as you talk more and more on the podcast, more stories pop up in your mind that you probably forgot about. And yeah, I think it's just easy. We just get on, talk about things that have happened to us, or yeah, a bit of everything really. And it's nice to just sit down and have fun with it.
Alessia, you won the Women's Football Awards last year, 2023. That's coming up at the end of this month. What was your feelings when you won, and who are you kind of tipping this year potentially to win, or who do you feel deserves to maybe win?
Yeah, it was a great night. It was really cool to be there and celebrate women's football. And it was a really nice event. And yeah, everyone really enjoyed it, and it was great to win an award. And for this year, I would say Bunny Shaw. I think she's had an amazing season. And yeah, she's been on super high form. So if I was giving out the award, I'd give it to her this year.
And since your European glory, you've both become two of the most recognisable faces in women's football and football in general together. How have you dealt with the increased fame since that moment? And have you had to adapt or change your lifestyles in a certain way to avoid the paps, so to speak?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's definitely changed our lives, and something that we're still trying to get used to now, especially after the back of the Euros win. Our lives changed pretty quick. A lot more people recognise us now walking down the street, and yeah, people stop you and ask for pictures and stuff, which is amazing really, but something that's definitely changed. And yeah, the Paps have been around and caught us a few times, but that's something we're getting used to as well.
And outside of the podcast, what do you do in your downtime after football? I know you're both two very, very busy people, but what makes you unwind, if that's even something you can do?
I love movie nights, going to the cinema. Yeah, just doing something that switches your brain off of football, because I think when we're in training we need to be 100%, whether it's just football or watching clips and analysis and meetings. So when I'm away from it, I like to switch off, and yeah, I'm a big film girl and series girl, so yeah, relax doing that.
I like to go for a little swim, like to eat out, and yeah, just go and see family and friends who I don't get to see a lot because we've got such busy schedules. So when you do get a bit of downtime, it's nice to spend with them.
What advice would you give to any young girl or woman that's aspiring to be a footballer and following your footsteps?
I think the main thing is just to believe in yourself, be confident, and most importantly, enjoy yourself. For us, we enjoy every minute of it, but there is a lot of times that are tough and that you've got to get through, but if you have that belief in yourself, you can go a long way.
And finally, to wrap up, just a kind of a quick fire game. You mentioned in your first podcast you're a big fan of the Mr. Mrs. / BFF game.
Yeah.
So we've kind of just made a slightly different version. So who is the smart one?
You're street smart.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
street
I'm a common sense.
Yeah.
I've got common sense.
Common sense and street smart.
Is that the same thing? I'm not general knowledge smart.
She's street smart and like that kind.
Who is the
She is. No, she is street smart.
Yeah,
not
but not
the,
with travel.
Not transport.
How'd you get a taxi outside of you?
Who is the funny one? Who has the best sense of direction? Who is the style icon?
Oh, both.
No, I'd give it you.
Thanks.
I always ask Les what to wear.
Who has the worst taste in music?
I like her taste in music, but she hates mine. So
No, I don't hate
mine.
it. I love Les's taste. It's just the
Country
stuff that I don't like. I don't hate it. We have the same style, really.
Besides that.
Who is the happiest?
We're both happy people.
Yeah, we are.
Who is the foodie? What's your go-to? What's your favourite? What do you indulge with?
Oh, I love anything Italian, sushi, Thai.
You get me trying different things,
Yeah.
don't you?
You're more the sweet tooth though, aren't you, Ella?
Yeah, I am the
Yeah,
sweet
she'll
tooth.
look for the dessert shop.
When I go to a restaurant that she's took me to, I look for the dessert menu first.
And finally, who is the better player?
Oh.
Love it.